A man is behind bars tonight after he allegedly got drunk and caused chaos on a packed passenger jet. The unruly passenger apparently threatened a flight attendant on the one-time flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town last night. He'll appear in the Belleville Magistrates Court on Friday.
Passengers finally escorted to safety after a harrowing 3-hour ordeal.
We arrived half an hour earlier, and by the time we arrived, the fire brigade was there and the police and everyone there surrounded the plane, and they all came onto the plane and they arrested him on the plane.
One Times says the passenger told the cabin attendant the plane wouldn't make it to Cape Town if he wasn't served another drink. And while everyone presumed this was merely a drunken remark, proper procedures still had to be followed, including a full sweep of the plane, passengers and their luggage. And this meant several extra hours at the airport for passengers and their families.
Being surrounded by, I think, 50 police cars, and then jumping into a bus which was surrounded by 50 police cars, and then sitting in the bus which was adjacent to the aircraft, was a little bit of an overreaction.
For me, it was more frustrating. I didn't feel frightened, but I think a few of the passengers were a bit upset.
Passengers say the man appeared to be drunk before even climbing on board. But the airline and AXA both claim he didn't start behaving badly until the plane took off. In the last 6 months, there have been 3 similar incidents in South Africa's skies. Airline executives say that's because the domestic flight market has almost doubled in the past 3 years. Amy Brooke, E-News, Cape Town.
5 people escape from jails and police holding cells every day. That's according to Safety and Security Minister Charles Nkula. He told Parliament that almost 2,000 people have escaped from police custody in the past year. In the same period, 38 police officers have been prosecuted for assisting them. Nkula says police will be launching a new system next week to keep track of criminals. Moving to conservation news, government is proposing to shoot elephants to control their numbers. It will be the first time South Africa has culled the animals since 1995. Other plans include introducing elephant contraception.
In 12 years, their numbers have jumped from 8,000 to around 20,000. And they're breeding at such a rate that South Africa could have an elephant population of 34,000 by the year 2020. Government is worried about the damage they're doing to the environment. Environmental Affairs and Tourism Minister Martinus van Schalkwyk chose one of the country's best-known elephant parks to unveil his solution. Among the options, relocating the animals, contraception and culling.
The public will be consulted, all the stakeholders, in each and every one of the local sites where we believe they should be culling. And those decisions will have, or those recommendations, will have to come to the department and to the minister.
There's no indication yet how many animals will be shot, but Van Schalkwyk insists there'll be no mass slaughter. As for contraception, that would be a first for South Africa. And Van Schalkwyk is concerned that too little is known about the effects. The World Wildlife Fund supports Van Schalkwyk's proposals, even though it says culling should be a last resort. Van Schalkwyk is putting the plan out to public comment until May.
Moving now to international news, the Bush administration wants an extra $100 billion